Hello, it's day 6 of video blogging week here on Viewpoint. I'm Ian Beaumont and we're finally getting back on track after 2 days of distraction, although there's a follow-up to that distraction, but we'll talk about that later. First of all, one very big event is coming up this Easter weekend, and it's going to be a good one as far as I'm concerned. Doctor Who has another of its 1 hour specials this Easter Saturday on BBC One, and I've no doubt other broadcasters around the world will pick it up pretty quickly afterwards. The episode is called Planet of the Dead, and it features, alongside David Tennant, Michelle Ryan. And there was an article about it in the Radio Times this week. And there you can see Michelle Ryan on the cover alongside David Tennant. And what's that she's wearing? Leather jacket by the looks of it. Fun. Yes. And inside, I think it's page 16, she talks about they talk about the whole filming. Let me show you this. There's a big spread. Bring it up to my face like that. Get a good look. Yeah, big spread over about 3 or 4 pages. And yes, who's it she's playing? International woman of mystery and part-time jewel thief, Lady Cristina de Souza. What a name, mind you. I don't think there's another show around that could get away with taking a London bus to a desert planet with an international jewel thief dressed in a leather jacket, catsuit, and leather boots. I don't think you could. I don't think you could do it anywhere else. But that's part of the fun of Doctor Who and part of the fun of good television. The ability to take such disparate elements from all over the place and bundle them together as one product and come out with something that seems, if not totally sensible, and something that just suspends your disbelief for that time. Doctor Who's one of the few programs that can do that and do that well. So that's why I'm going to be watching it and enjoying it. I mean, who wouldn't enjoy seeing Michelle Ryan in a catsuit? I don't think there's many red-blooded men that wouldn't. Anyway, so that's my Easter weekend. I do like noting what some of the characters in TV, or indeed some of the celebrities that play them, are wearing. I'm not obsessive about it like others. To me, it doesn't matter what every celebrity wears all the time. You know, certain things will grab my attention. For example, I think there was one story I covered on the blog a while ago about Kate Beckinsale. One Halloween. I think it was about a couple of years ago now. And it was, I would say, it was pretty unique costume, great get-up, but not everybody, I didn't cover every Halloween costume that year. I just picked out one that I thought was particularly good, and I went with that. And it's the same thing I do with anything. I don't look for every story I want to comment on, or every picture that has some form of interest to me. It's just, I will pick one out here, one out there, and I will just, odd elements, and I pull them together in the blog. I mean, that's what makes Viewpoint the kind of blog it is. It's life, the universe, and other strangeness. And, there's a lot of other strangeness out there in what people wear, what people do. Real life is as strange as it comes. And, so always try and remember that. Never forget that I say what I'm covering is not just news, not just the media, but what I really want to cover is life in all its varied and different forms. And as I say, that stretches right across the board. And some of the best things I cover are, some of the things that normally I wouldn't touch with a barge pole. And some of the nicest things you cover are some of the things that normally I look at and think, wouldn't touch that. But that particularly interested me. So that's what I do. And you'll probably see more like it. I'm looking for pictures that I can put up on the blog, and I'm hoping to find something particularly nice. So that's one of the things I'm going to do. Is to look for these pictures, because they are, pictures tell 1,000 words, and they will say things that you can't say in the blog. You just let the picture tell the story. Okay, time for a feature I occasionally run here on Viewpoint, the blog, called Viewpoint Extra. Now basically this is where I, as an individual, will go back to a story that I've already covered and follow it up. And the way I'm going to follow this one up is by referencing a front page. The story is that Bob Quick, the Met's assistant commissioner, who's in charge of anti-terrorism operations, resigned yesterday morning as it turned out. And it seems that the conservative press, in particular The Sun, didn't want him to resign as quickly as he did. I mean, he walked into the offices at like 7:25 in the morning. And here's how The Sun quote it in their article, and I quote: "The anti-terror court walked at 7:25 a.m. before he could be disciplined for compromising an operation to smash an Al-Qaeda plot." Yeah, right. He walked because he wanted to, not to beat a rap. The thing is, the conservative press, like so many others, are full of hypocrisy. They just will not accept that they're not the be-all and end-all. And then when they top it off with headlines like this one I'm just about to show you, well, I think my point gets proved. Here's the headline. Here's the front page. "You can't quit quicker than a thick, quick quitter." It would seem The Sun is definitely not the one to trust when it comes to news with any rhyme, reason, sense, responsibility, sanity. But if you like your news with a good dose of hypocrisy, this is your paper. One for the bin, I think. That is Viewpoint for day 6 of Video Blogging Week. I'm Ian Beaumont. Thanks for watching. We'll round up the week tomorrow and see just what we've learned in this week-long experiment, and whether we'll be continuing. Bye for now.